Hello everybody, my name is Ilya.
And my name is Tyler. Together we make up Cabre, a couple that loves to play board games.
Yay, board games, friends, and fun.
Can you believe it's already May?
No!
What is going on? Well, this is a good transition into what this video is. We're doing our monthly recap of April. April. Not May. It is May now, but it's April that we're talking about.
Yes. Holy guacamole. So, over the course of this video, we'll take a look at some of the stats from what we've played, some of our highlights of the games that we've played, talk about how we're feeling, what are we doing, what are our favorites, and we'll do some fun giveaways at the end of the video. So last time we did Creature Comfort, so we'll announce the winner. And maybe
we have another one.
Maybe announce another one.
No, we haven't.
We do.
You just gotta wait for it.
Okay, well here it comes.
At the end of the video.
Yes.
But let's start with what we always start off with, which is a general checkup. How do you think we're doing? How are we doing?
I can't even tell that April has passed. This whole time I was like, maybe it was March, and I was confused because I was trying to look at games that we played in March versus April, and I'm just like, how did a whole month go by?
Yeah, not speaking totally towards the board game thing, but my body and mind both cannot fathom that it's already been a month.
Are they melted?
Yeah, work has been absolutely insane. I started playing more sports. I'm really into volleyball, and my body was not prepared for that. That's for sure. So I'm still kind of like recovering from that. We're starting slow pitch. So we're just adding more and more things to our life that is just gonna make it busier and busier, and things are just gonna go by even faster, and we're gonna enjoy it to the best of our abilities.
Next thing you know, we're 80.
But for now, we've got to get over that little hill that's like, what have we signed ourselves up for?
I think it's also the springtime, because like you want to kind of refresh your house. All the snow's melted, so you want to like get your yard in order. So I think like all of those things on top of everything, it's just been a really busy month.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, and April's the busiest month work-wise for me as well. So it's just been.
At least you knew it was going to be busy.
That's true. It wasn't a surprise.
Mine was like, boom, surprise.
Surprise.
I was like, okay, well, moving on though.
Well, let's chat.
Dang.
Well, and that has been April. It's just been a roller coaster of...
Ilya's belly is doing something over here. I don't... It's just like, it's having its own thing. It's like trying to tell us how its April went. That's very distracting. Let's just say that.
Okay, belly, tell everybody.
Wow.
Okay. So now let's talk about our statistics.
What
stats
everybody loves to talk about.
Yes.
And I like.
We love to talk about our stats.
I like to know about this. This is always fun. So how many games do we play this month?
Well, we've had 52 plays of games.
Okay.
Of 32 games.
32 different games.
And 15 of those were new to us. So about
almost half.
Yeah, almost half.
Nice. And I always say this, but the reminder to everybody, new to us doesn't necessarily mean it's a brand new game. We've either found a game that's like older that we've been really trying to find.
Like Istanbul.
Exactly, yes. So then there's those types of games, or there are brand new games that we've just been like happy to get to the table finally.
So a bit lower this month, but I think it's kind of is a testament to like how busy we were and everything else that was going on. So curious to see if the trend will follow, because I feel like the summer months will be a bit quieter for us game-wise.
Yeah,
because
this is exactly what I thought was going to happen.
It's going to go like,
whoop. Yeah.
And then once the weather starts getting colder, we'll just play games non-stop.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, let's talk about our win percentages.
Yeah.
So last time, I won for the first time this year.
Just barely.
No, it was a fair win.
It was close.
This month, I did not win, and it was not close. So Tyler had 50%, and I had
34%.
34%.
I think we also make this clarification all the time is this is the win percentage of all the games that we've played over the month, including the games that we've played with friends.
So sometimes neither of us win.
Exactly.
Sometimes the cooperative game and both of us win,
Uh-huh.
or both of us lose.
Exactly.
So it's not always 100% kind of deal. I'm the type of person who usually wins games first, and then because I'm a very impulsive gamer. So like I don't like think a lot. I just go.
I am just impulsive.
I am very impulsive. So I just go for it. I'm like, this is a strategy I'm gonna try, and I don't think like through all the moves because I have much more enjoyment in that. And this month we've played a lot of games multiple times, like Wayfarers, for instance.
Well, yeah, we played Wayfarers a lot, but like if you look at the stats, we didn't play that many games.
Played a few games many times. So, and Tylor's typically better. Once he has a strategy, he just optimizes and gets better and better, where I'm like, I'm still going to try new stuff. Or be impulsive and do the same thing I always do, so.
I don't know about that. I just like see a strategy that I want to try. I try it, and then I learn from it, and then next time we play the game, I'm either doing the exact same thing, trying to optimize it, or I'm doing something completely different because it didn't work, and now I know how the game functions, so.
So I guess I'll have to try harder in May. Everybody wish me luck, please.
Well, now since you said that, I have to try harder.
You just have to lose. Well, speaking of some of the games that we've played many times, what are our most played games this month?
Well, you already talked about one, Wayfarers.
We played Wayfarers a lot.
Yeah. Especially, well, first of all, it's a new game. And second of all, it's, we don't play, like, it's one thing for us to play a game 2 or 3 times in a month, especially when it takes an hour or a couple hours to play or something along those lines. But we played Wayfarers, what?
Like 7 times?
Yeah. And does that include me playing it solo?
I think it does, yes. Okay. So you played it solo. So
we
played it 6 times and he played it solo. Yeah. But we played that a lot. We played Birds of a Feather quite a bit.
Yes, that makes sense though because it's fast.
Yeah, it's very fast. Yeah. We played that one a few times too. And then the last
Scout
we played a lot. We showed it to your family.
Yes, my mother loved it. I just really like that game. Like Scout is a great game. I've really enjoyed playing that one. It's funny, it's like hand manipulation, but not hand manipulation because you can't do anything except for.
You can't because you scout it and you manipulate your hand.
But it's just like very simple and also very hard. And the worst thing about Scout is when somebody like is able to play and beat the set that's in front and completely empty their hand. That's the worst feeling.
But it feels good when you're able to do that.
That's true. Yeah.
So yeah, that's been the top 3 most played games of our month. Goal update!
Hooray, us!
So we did do a 10 by 10. Some people are really good at these. Some people are not. We're doing very subpar.
Yeah, we're doing okay. We seem to like playing certain games and then leaving the other ones kind of just like out there.
That's true.
A lot of people have also been asking how I make this.
Yes.
So I've been debating making a video about how exactly to put one of these together. I have a better idea. Like, this is essentially my prototype. So I think I have a better idea of what I would do differently. So I would like to maybe make that into a video, but I don't know.
So if
you are interested, let me know because I'll
put the effort in.
I'll definitely put more effort in the more I keep getting asked about it. So.
So yeah, we've improved. We play a bit of Root. We play Paladins.
Oh yeah, so it's color coded, and purple is our April.
So not a ton. I foresee we're gonna be playing much more Space Base because the new expansion came out.
Yes, yeah.
And we're getting that very shortly, so we'll play lots of that. And I really want to get Near and Far to the table. I've been thinking about that game quite a bit.
And there's the Dune Imperium expansion that's going to come out soon. So
it's come out already.
Or sorry, yes. So when we get it,
yes,
I think we'll be playing Dune Imperium a little bit more.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
And if we don't, that's okay because it's about fun.
Yeah, we're challenging ourselves to do it with low expectations of completing it.
Every month we're like, we should have put this game on the 10 by 10. Wayfarers would have already basically done it.
Halfway there.
More than halfway,
yeah. Exactly.
So that's our 10 by 10. Now, for our games played, our other goal is how many plays of games can we get in a year. So our goal was to have 2 plays every day.
Which is, a lot.
Yeah, so because it balances out, because some days we have a game day where we play like
3 or 4 or 5
or even more games, and some days we don't play any games. So hope like our goal is to kind of reach there, and so far we've been on par.
Oh,
so 34. This is 34% overall to our goal.
Okay. Yeah.
And if we were to do it monthly, it'd be 33. So we're actually just a little bit over.
Wow, that surprises me. Okay.
Wow, I thought we'd
Go
fall behind.
us.
So
Go
we're
team.
just a tiny. Because last time I think we had a little bit of a leeway because of the extra from the last month.
March we caught up, and we must have
we exceeded a little bit.
Yeah, because I know in February we were just
I think we were right there.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think we are a little bit over.
We're doing good. That's what matters.
We got summer months. We know it's gonna dip.
Yeah.
So that's okay. It's gonna dip. We're gonna play less games. Who knows? Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll play a ton of games.
Yawn.
Game sleepy.
Game sleepy.
Eyelash.
Thanks.
No wish for you.
I don't need the wish. I am my own wish.
What do you mean? So now it's time for our favorite game of the month. I foresee we might have the same one.
I know it's going to be the same.
Should we say 3, 2, 1?
Sure.
3, 2, 1. Wayfarers of the South Tigris. You didn't say the full name.
Oh. Wayfarers has been my favorite game. 100%.
Our favorite game.
No, but I'm telling them why it's my favorite.
Oh, okay, go.
It's been my favorite game 100%. It's like engine buildy, feels a little bit like Paladins in a sense where you're like focused on getting an engine going the first little bit, and then moving forward you're just trying to score as many points, and it's fantastic. I love it. The art, the everything. We've just really been enjoying it. And yeah, it does not beat Paladins, as a friendly reminder, but
maybe it will.
Is really close.
Maybe with the expansion it will, if there is an expansion.
Maybe there won't be. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
For me, it's my favorite game this month because I could literally play it every day, all day, every day.
That was pretty fantastic because I liked it so much, so I would be like, Ilya, we should play Wayfarers.
And I would
no
say
hesitation.
Yes.
He would say yes.
Yeah, there's just a lot of strategies. Each game can be a little bit different. There's the modular variability with the board, so like it always feels fresh, and it's really fun. It's a good way. It doesn't seem long. Although it is a longer game, it feels really quick.
Mm-hmm.
But you also set your own pace because it's based on the journal track. But if you're curious to know more about the game, we actually did a whole review over it, an overview of it, so you can check that out down below. We'll link it down below.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's been our favorite game of
the month. April
edition.
And then, of course, we want to mention a few of the other games that we have been playing.
Yes.
So let's talk about those.
So we've been playing the new Azul, Queen's Garden.
Yes. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
We're thinking of doing a comparison. We're going to play all of them in one day and then compare them.
All of them in one day. We'll end up playing all of them closely together so we can make a comparison. We don't know if it's going to be the same day or not.
One day.
Yeah. But from my end, I think Queen's Garden is my second favorite Azul, behind the original.
But you haven't played all of them in one day to make your opinion up yet.
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
I am staying strong with that opinion, and we will see if it changes later on. I
also curious. I've played so much Azul that I don't know if it's still my favorite of all of them. It's amazing, and I love the game. I really like Queen's Garden. There's a lot to love about the game. I think for me, it does what Summer Pavilion tried to do better.
Well, what Summer Pavilion does do. But does it better.
See, I'm just throwing shade at Summer Pavilion because I think it's my least favorite.
Well, we'll find out more later.
Keep an eye out for that. The other game that we played is...
Lots. Stardew Valley. We played Stardew Valley
Stardew Valley for the first time.
Which, to be fair, was my goal this month, and we accomplished it.
We did it.
Yay,
what was my goal?
I can't remember what your goal was.
I don't remember either. I don't know if we accomplished it. It might have been Istanbul. We played Istanbul.
No.
I know we were supposed to play Nemesis, and we have not played Nemesis yet.
Maybe that was your goal.
I think that might have been my goal. Anyway, Stardew Valley, fantastic. I think my expectations were a little bit lower because I've seen, not negative reviews, but I've seen like very much is dependent on card draw, dependent on what you do. I actually really like the game. There's a lot of it's a really good cooperative game. We just lost by a hair.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you have to say?
Yeah, we lost by a hair because of a dice roll, and that feels really bad because it was basically just like random chance.
But we could have made up for it earlier if there were more.
Maybe we could have done better earlier on.
Exactly.
Yes.
So there's ways to mitigate it. I love the thematic because we've played a lot of Stardew Valley.
You've played a lot of Stardew Valley. I've played a lot of Stardew Valley.
Tyler played more Stardew Valley than me.
I'd actually be curious to see how many hours I've logged into
Stardew
Valley.
We'll put them right here.
Yeah, I used to actually, I still epically fail at trying to what they call min-max run Stardew Valley, and that's essentially where you take the first 2 years to try to make as much money as possible, and it's essentially about optimizing everything you do. It's crazy. But I love it. And you end up like resetting your days because if something goes wrong, it's just like, oh well, I messed up or I didn't know about this, and then that's it.
That's not my type of game because for me, I really like continuing. So like we played a lot in the beginning, but then Tyler wanted to restart. And I'm like, I'm not going back to those rocks and trees and building all that. So that was my end of my journey.
I like doing that way as well, but like I just like there has to be a goal in mind, and when we're making like the farm, it's a little difficult. For Stardew Valley, just to make this to wrap this back to the game, because I love Stardew Valley so much, I had a lot of expectations going into the game, thematic wise. I think they nailed it thematically, but I do think that there are better cooperative games out there.
That's true. I agree with that.
And yeah, I did enjoy it. I think it's great. If you like Stardew Valley, I think it's a perfect game for you to try out, especially if you like cooperative games as well. And yeah, I see us playing it more and more.
I want to play it again. The other game we played is Merchants of the Dark Road. What do you think of that?
I want to play it at a higher count because we only got to play it at 2 players, and it felt like the traveling, for those of you who have played it, when you go out into your travels and you are able to like drop off your heroes and your like fulfill your, I can't remember what they're called, but the like orders. I think that would be more interesting with more players. So at 2 it felt
Did not love it at 2. Still fun. The production in this game is just gorgeous.
Yeah.
So excited to play at a higher player count. We also played Wonderland's War for the first time.
Yes.
Which I think is a very similar note. It'd be really... But actually, I enjoyed it a lot at 2 actually. I would play it again at 2-player. The way they've done it, there's a 2-player kind of variant that makes it quite fun. But I can't wait to play at a higher player count because you can...
Well, yeah, I don't know if it's like the variant didn't feel like super apparent because it was like it was still just me against you.
That's
like
true.
They introduced that AI, but like at the end of it, like the
but
AI
it made the map
max
smaller.
9.
It
took out like 1 space.
Yeah, it scaled the game down a little bit to make it, but basically it's
bag
builder of battling and preparing for battle.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to play it at higher player count because you can wager to see who wins if you're not involved in battles, which I think is really funny and fun. So I'm excited to do a full 5-player game for that one.
I wasn't totally sold on this because Ilya had said like Wonderland's War was like a bag building battle version of Quacks, and the more and more I think about it, I think I didn't agree with it before, but I agree with it now. There's a lot of cool different like tokens and how they're used, and it's just so super nice. It feels really good. You know that there's like that randomness element already involved in it, and you can go for whatever kind of strategy you want. So it's not unexpected when it comes to the randomness. So if you like, basically what I'm saying, if you like Quacks and you're looking for a bit of more competitive edge, then I think Wonderland's War is...
There's not a ton of bag builders out there either,
exactly,
so this is a good one to pick up.
The 3rd one I know of, but I could be missing out. 2 other games?
Yeah, let's do 2 more. Yeah. So we also got to play Butterfly Garden from Dr. Finn Games. Very fun game. Basically, you're collecting butterflies and using those butterflies and giving them to the sanctuary. So you're like running to the field with your net and going... and then coming back and hoping that the butterflies you caught match what the sanctuary needs. It's a really quick card game. very much enjoy this one, and I really want to play it more.
I disagree.
You don't like it?
I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I don't think it's my type of game.
Fair.
Sometimes it felt like the orders, or the goals that you need to complete versus the butterflies you were able to pick up, like, were never aligning, and it felt really unfortunate. And I know there's wilds, but, like, I don't know. It didn't hit me in the right places.
Tylor had a hole in his net.
Exactly. And I think, like, and I didn't even lose miserably or anything like that. Like, I don't have a sour taste in my mouth about my performance or anything. I just there are, like, yeah, like I said, there are other, or like I would say, is there are other games that I'd rather be playing.
Super fair. Yeah. And last but certainly not least, let's talk about
Ghosts of Christmas. Another interesting game.
So this is from Board Game Tables. It's a spin on trick taking.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, you're playing tricks into the past, the present, and the future. And there's actually another variant you can play beyond.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 4. But basically, you take turns playing 3 cards, and you can see what everybody else is doing, and you have a choice of playing in present, past, or future.
Well, hang on. I think it's easier to explain it like this.
Okay.
It's a trick-taking game where you're basically playing 3 tricks in one round.
Mm-hmm.
You are trying to outmaneuver everybody around the table by playing these 3 tricks. But the trick is, that when everybody has played their 3 cards, the tricks are calculated and determined based on the past, and then it moves to the present, then to the future. Mm-hmm. So the color cards the trump suit or the priority suit can change from what it initially started as, based on who ends up winning the first, or like the past suit, the present suit. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's like trick taking but time traveling at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a really interesting take. I'm curious to play it more. Because I feel like it took a long time to kind of wrap our minds around it when we first started playing it, and then we finally got it. So
Speak for yourself.
Well, it took me a while to wrap my head around it, but I'm excited to learn more, to play more, and kind of get a feel, because it does feel like a really different spin on trick taking.
Mm-hmm. It does also have like a competitive edge to it, where it's like Skull King almost, where you're bidding how many tricks you're going to be able to win.
Yes.
That takes it. I think you have to play it like that, because you can play it without the bidding. But
there's doors, and you put little wreaths on the doors if you get the trick.
Yeah, and you can add like a red door, which will, like, it's like a leeway. Mm-hmm. But if you end up successfully getting it, you only get like
last points
times 1. But if you get all the points on your green doors without having said you needed a red door, you get multiple points. For me, as good as I thought this was, it just like. I like trick-taking games so much that I just like think that this one was like almost too far.
Too much. Okay.
Too much. But that being said,
it's hard to beat the classics.
Yeah, like I have a very special place for the classics.
Like hearts
in my
and
heart.
spades.
Hearts, yeah. In my heart of hearts. Hearts.
In your hearts.
Yeah.
And that's been some of the games that we played this month. If we talk about all of them, it's just going to be too long. But if you're curious about some of the games we played, let us know in the comments down below.
Yes, of course. Now, on to the section that Ilya dreads the most.
I don't like this section. I vote to remove from the videos. If you support me, please comment down below.
He would like to cull this out of the section, out of this video.
I would like to, because it's the cull section.
Yeah. I figured out how I'm going to do this from now on, though. I'm going to go into a shelf and pick a game that I would like to cull, and then tell him that we're culling this unless he can pick another game to cull.
I don't want to cull any games, because there's an occasion and a time for all the games that we have.
I disagree. I think we hit a point.
This month, we're culling
Blockness from Blue Orange Games. And again, we want to remind people that, like, we're not culling these games because we don't like them. We're culling them because they just don't, like, they don't hit the table enough. We don't have the right group to play them with. We have a game that, like, is very similar to this, that maybe, like, shines a little bit brighter. There are a lot of reasons, but the main reason, but in no way are we saying that this game is bad.
I really like this game, and I did not agree with this CULL moment, but I couldn't call any other game, so it had to be this one. I propose we call this section, so please support me in the comments down below. I need your support now more than ever.
All right.
So...
we have so many games, people, and we do not play half of them as much as we should.
That's true.
And it makes me sad. So I would rather give these games away
to
people that have the opportunity to play them, to really like support the hobby, and if it means us just donating it to our like
library,
anywhere, like I am more than happy to do that, knowing that it'll actually hit the table because
You're the better person.
Collecting dust on our shelf.
And that this week or this month it has been Blockness. Blockness, I will miss you fondly. Hopefully we can maybe play it one more time before it goes. But Tyler, maybe it's just called forever and it's just gone. But goodbye, Blockness.
Goodbye, Blockness.
Now on the more fun news, let's do our highlight of the month.
For me, this is pretty repetitive.
What is it?
Because my highlight of the month is getting Wayfarers and being able to play that. I, as many of you probably know, am a giant fan of Garfield games. And I just think the way that they have been accelerating in their game design has just like really, really made me happy. And the fact that we were...
More like improving, not necessarily accelerating, because they don't release more games.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, improving. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the fact that we were able to preview this game and like be a part of that like story of really helping, of like previewing it for folks, like that's just icing on the cake. So for me, that was my highlight.
It's always nice when we get to cover our favorite publishers and our favorite games. That's always the best part, and that's the opportunities that we always look for. Because obviously we can't review and cover everything, but we always do try to shine a light on games that we love.
Most particularly, we like to shine light on games we love.
Yes. For me, my highlight of the month, I haven't thought too deeply about this.
Oh.
I think we've gotten a fair bit of Kickstarters this month. So it feels...
fulfilled?
Yeah, just fulfilled. Yeah. So we've had them arrived, and I think I've been waiting, like Merchants of Dark Road, Wonderland's War, Marvel United. There's been quite a bit that we've just been waiting for, and they've been... Clinic.
Yeah.
They've been delayed for quite a while, so like it's nice to finally get them. Because then it just, like, we got to play a few of them, and it's really exciting. And it's nice because I know there has been a shipping crisis, and it's been such a tumultuous journey with the whole shipping in general. So it's nice to know that they still come. Like, we're happy to wait, completely happy to wait as long as it needs to be.
We have plenty of games.
We have plenty of games to play, but it's always nice when Kickstarters do arrive because it's basically like Christmas, because you back something, you kind of forget about it, you get a couple of updates that tell you it's going to be delayed, and you're like, you know, it's okay. But it finally gets here, and you want to celebrate. So that's been, there's one week in particular where we just got, I think, like 3 or 4, and it was just a great week. Yay, Kickstarters.
We got Architects this month too.
Yeah, and Architects.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's been a lot of Kickstarter fulfillment this month, so it's been a good month. That's my highlight of the month.
All right, last but not least, we're going to talk about what we would like to accomplish in this following month.
What games do you want to play? Right?
Yeah, games we want to play. Sure. Yeah.
What game do you want to play in May?
I don't have a particular game in mind that I want to play, but I do want to play a game from our 10x10 that hasn't been played yet.
Oh, so...
Yeah, so it would be Dune Imperium, Near and Far, Ecos, Cryo, or Marvel Champions.
Ooh, I vote Marvel Champions.
Boom, boom. Ilya tries to get me to play Marvel Champions all the time, but I don't know.
He's less keen on Marvel Champions.
Yes. Yeah.
But I like it a lot.
So who knows? That is my goal. If we can play at least one, possibly 2 of them, then it would be pretty great.
For me, I've been feeling that I think every month I say I want to play something and we don't play it. So I think this month I want to be more realistic.
Low commit.
I think one that I want to play in the month of May is...
You should just drag forward your Nemesis goal.
But what if we don't play it?
Well, it's a goal for a reason. You have to try to do it.
I guess so. Okay. I do really want to play it. I'm not trying to
make
sign...
it happen.
Okay, we'll play Nemesis in May.
Manifest it. Manifest it.
Nemesis May.
Manifest it. Nemesis May. There we go. It's going to happen.
So now for our giveaways.
Right. Okay. So as many of you know, we're giving away creature comforts this month.
No, last month.
Yes.
So we're announcing
giving
the winner
yes.
this month.
And yeah, we're just really excited to share this game as we were with the other games that we've been able to give away. And without further ado, who is the lucky winner of Creature Comforts?
The winner. We've done the draw already. We put all in Excel, the random number generator, and the comment that has won is here. And the winner is Ashley Littlefield.
Congratulations, Ashley.
So we'll be in contact, we'll apply to your comment, basically follow through to make sure to get this copy of Creature Comfort into your hands.
Exactly, and if you're watching this right now, feel free to give us an email.
We'll do the thing.
Yeah, we'll do the thing.
But, very exciting, they announced a new game in the Creature Comforts universe.
Maple Valley! Maple Valley!
Yeah!
Yeah, so it's, like Ilya said, it's in the same universe, and it's designed by the same individual, and the art is exactly the same. So it just like, it looks so good. I'm so excited.
I say this every video, and I'm going to keep saying this. I am 100% in on board game universes.
World builders. Yeah.
Like, I love to see multiple games in one universe span that. Like, it's the new thing. It's hot. Love it.
Mm-hmm. I also agree. I think, and then the best part is when the games aren't like the same. I don't know what Maple Valley is intended to be yet.
I think you're gonna get some friendships. It looks very wholesome, and my heart's already warm just thinking about it. But congratulations to Ashley. That has been our giveaway for
April. No. March.
We announced the giveaway for April, and we announced the winner in May.
So confusing.
Time flies too fast. So
this is the May giveaway?
This is the May giveaway, which we'll announce the winner in June. June is summer.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
so for the giveaway for May, Floriferous.
Yay! It's actually pretty fitting because it's like that transition and all the flowers are coming up.
Flowers.
Yay. April showers bring May flowers. Is that the saying? Does that work with the giveaway thing?
I think so because it's May.
Okay.
So this is from Pencil First. We actually did do a review of it, so we'll link the video down below if you want to learn more about this game. It's absolutely stunning, easy to get to the table, and it's one of our favorites to really just play.
Yeah, Pencil First has those games that are just like easy to get to the table, and they're very fun, they're very easy to teach, and we just appreciate it.
My chair did a lot of squeakies there.
Squeaky, 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 squeaky.
Now, in order to enter our giveaway of Floriferous, you'll have to do what we had to do in the last couple months. Use a code word, and this month's code word is going to be...
Not floriferous.
What's it going to be?
Flower.
Flower.
Floriferous would be hard to use in a...
No, use flower.
Yeah, I use flower.
So, comment down below what you played in April, how your April went, what you're looking forward to playing in May. Really telling us about anything, but make sure to slide in that keyword of flower. We've loved how you folks have been doing it the last couple of months, so we look forward to hearing how your April been and get to know you a little bit more.
Exactly. And that's all we have for this video, right?
Yeah, and doing so will give you an entry for a giveaway, and we'll announce it in our June video.
Yes. Again, I don't know about, I can't do the months. Our May recap.
In our May recap, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all we have for our video.
Yay! Alright, so if you like this video, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to stay tuned with the videos that we release weekly, hit that bell notification because it will notify you whenever we release new videos.
Yay, bells!
And don't forget to enter our giveaway by commenting down below using the keyword flower. We always look forward to connecting and chatting with you folks and learning more about you, like we just said.
Exactly.
I'm just being repetitive at this point.
Well, thank you so much. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful May ahead. Thanks for watching.
Take care, everyone. Bye.